from MCHOME helped me carry all my stuff. She's a pregnant little lady. Carried all my stuff up the stairs for me. My MCHOME people will hear. Even security wouldn't help me up the stairs with my bicycle or groceries or anything. My name is Theresa and we are at the Country and Suites. Not getting anywhere. I even called my worker this morning from CCCIL and asked her about the voucher, and she said the voucher system is whenever your name comes up. Whenever your name comes up, that's all they've been telling me. And I've been here I've been in the program for 3 years and haven't had my voucher yet. She said that whenever your name comes up, that's all she keeps telling me. Marina
From
CCCIL.
From CCCIL.
We've been working together for a long time, longer than 3 years. I was on the 3rd floor when I came here the second time around. I was on that 3rd floor and had no help with carrying my groceries up the stairs. Didn't have no help carrying my bike up the stairs. Nothing. I had to go up and down the stairs by myself with the dog. They had a lot of people coming and going in and out, and a lot of people going out. And they still didn't. They said they still didn't have any room for me to come down the stairs.
And they know you're disabled?
Yes.
And still they wouldn't make any accommodations?
No.
What are they telling you now?
They're having us move out by the end of the month. With nowhere to go. They want to put me in a program where I can't be because of my dogs or my medication. I'm not sure which ones that I'm on the wait list because I've been working with Nicole with that, but I'm on wait list for 3 or 4 of them. They want to send me to Salinas.
The Share Center or the Sprung Shelter?
Share Center.
Have you tried Gathering for Women?
They don't take dogs. They say that there's a lot. There are some places that we can go, but there aren't.
So you have like 3 weeks basically.
Yeah.
And all you're told is go sign up at a shelter.
Yep. Get our name on a shelter. Go stay at the domestic violence shelter or the program. And I've been to the domestic violence already, and they told me I couldn't come there because of my medication.
So basically, CCCIL has 3 weeks to do something for you, but they've already washed their hands of you.
Seems like it.
There's another one, I guess, is go straight to the top coalition homeless service providers. Call them.
Yeah.
And they're in Seaside. They're the ones who are supposed to help coordinate all the services and make sure that things happen. And if it doesn't happen with one, maybe it can happen with a different one.
That's what I used to think.
Well, it's
but one doesn't have, the other one would have.
Yeah. Well, you know where the rubber meets the road, right?
Right.
And somebody has to make sure that you don't fall through the cracks or get pushed into the cracks. Because I mean, they were about making your situation better until now.
Right. I get it.
So do you know why? Is it just only you that's being targeted, or?
No, we're the rest of the people that are left here in the program. We're being told to leave, but in the meantime, they're moving people in. They're coming from the street. So they're moving us out and moving people in.
It sounds like funding is the issue. How many people are in your program?
Tony.
Less than 10 here.
Yeah.
Each that program. And the other program is Salinas City program. They're in Steinmetz, so that's where we were all moving. So HSTEP still had funding to keep us here. That's why we're still here. And then on the other end, Salinas, City of Salinas, I'm Nicole. City of Salinas had funding to go to Steinmetz, so they left us here for HSTEP, which is actually a lot of medical cases. And they continue to do what they're doing, but we don't have workers here caseworkers on a daily basis, or once a week or once a month. We're kind of just text, phone call. We're so busy before that they really didn't meet with us. It's time for me to go too. And they just started helping me during the beginning of the month, looking for houses, and there's no way inspection, rental agreement, and everything can be done. Their transition word I should use into a living home or work, except for the one they tried signing me up for without my permission. And that would be the Fairview in Salinas, the Salinas Inn, which is not ready yet either, which, you know, they wanted me to move into there. I had some text messages from the caseworkers there. I forget what the name of the program is. Step Up. From the Step Up caseworkers, and I'm like, I don't fit into needing somebody there or in a situation with my dog. I can't be in a living situation like that. We already discussed that. I put in an application. I called him. I said, "You sound like you're telling me I moved in. I got accepted. Where's the bells, the whistles, the balloons, the party? Yeah, I want some excitement with this because this is supposed to be a really big transition for us. They're helping us get a house, put a deposit down, and the step, what I thought transition mean would be helping us go from not knowing what we're doing or have some guidance what we're doing, and that doesn't seem like what we've done at all. There's been no credit checks. Everybody's getting to put these applications in. They're getting denied because credit. They're getting denied because they're animals. They're getting denied because we're homeless. We have a voucher benefits of $1,500 for a new renter, a new landlord. Never rented to a Section 8 person before, we give you $1,500 for taking in one of these. Or if you have, we'll give you another $500. And that's coming from the housing authority. So you'd think that'd be a plus, a bonus. But it's not. I dealt with a couple applications going in. I've been sending applications to my caseworker, and it's the same thing. She had said, well, you can go to this. No, I'm not going to that. You guys already, I put a sour taste in my mouth with that place, telling me I was ready going there. So they had me on a second level. I said, you guys can't put me on a second level. I will fall. I don't know when my legs are going to give out, when they're going to be good or when they're going to be bad. Generalized, we're struggling here. We don't know what we're going to do. And as I've seen with other people, they don't even give you a 10 out the door. They don't even give you a goodbye party, nothing. It's just, bye, figure it out. And I think that's the hardest part about it, because what we know easiest is we'll just go to the streets. That's where it's going to right back put us in. Anybody it's happened to so far, 3 people. One of my good friends, Cindy, just got kicked out of the program for having 3 dogs and 3 cars that she actually had by the last day she was in compliance, and they still wouldn't keep her. City Salinas and David kicked her out of the program and said bye. Gave her a voucher for 3 nights in a hotel, and she had to figure out after that. Granted, she still has her housing voucher and the help with the deposit and so on and so on. We're still struggling because that doesn't mean anybody's going to take our applications. We have to go find a private person who lives in a house that owns their houses, and that will rent to us, and that's not a guarantee. So it's round and round in circles, and it's a struggle because now it's down the chopping block, and now we're looking like we're not doing our job. When we've been doing our job, they just didn't have the right guidance or the correct help, and that's why I think it's really messing us all up, because everybody has some kind of disability here, whether it's mental, physical, or in some sort of way, because it's HTAP program. They're not all clear. The people are homeless. They've been homeless on the street for years. They don't have good credit. They need to be transitioned into what this is about, and the program didn't give that to us like we should have. We should have had base contracts, learning what a lease is going to be about, what having animals in an apartment is about. So I'll let Theresa go and finish up before I carry on too much.
Well, actually, I wanted to know, do you have a case manager? Who's it with?
Yeah, it's Marina too.
With Cecil.
Yes, very correct.
Because you're part of the program.
I just found out that my HSTAP caseworker is Kathleen, who also does Social Security stuff, but she left me a long time ago. I haven't heard from her in a long time. I have text messages when I've talked to her, and she was very, she was complicated to deal with. And I would think HSTAP would contact me, say, hey, this is what we need to do, this is what we're working on doing for you. Not well, so this program has, well, being here, HSTAP, CCCIL, and HSTAP and CCCIL were our programs. I think there's another one that undercoats us. We don't know who to talk to. Come to find out, Arturo, who's been here the whole time, but claimed to take care of these people, was our HSTAP worker on site. I just found that out. They've been on site for months now. Once they closed the doors on the program here of going to Steinbeck, that was it. I seen them once to fill out an application right here for housing, and that was the Fairview. So as like we had people sick, people going to the hospital, people pass. It's because we don't do what we're supposed to be doing, and that's their curfews, their security. They want certain things certain ways, then they change things. They want these rule books. They want these rule books that they've changed 3 times signed that are more important than sitting down and saying, hey, it's going to come to an end. How can we help you? Priorities weren't put in places that I believe that they should have. And, you know, maybe I don't have an understanding completely, but I kind of understand that caseworkers are supposed to do a lot more. And I'm not seeing that for anybody. And that's why I've been speaking up for my friends and people here, because we've become more, if I didn't know them, I know them today. Because looking out for them, making sure they're okay, if they need a ride or if they need food or if they need a friend, just to say hi or someone to listen to. Seems like the friend to listen to has become me. And so I hear a lot of what's going on with everybody, which I have no problem with. But I think it's unfair because they're not giving them the chance to transition in housing and be a big person and have that place, a place to call home, because they're just going right back out on the streets. Need a home, need a place. I mean, and I've got a dog. I've got my disabilities. You know, I can't go upstairs, so it limits me to an area. I need just a little small place, a place to put my stuff down and stop moving and running. I've moved 3 different rooms here. It's just somewhere to settle and to find, you know, my last home I had 16 years, and to come out here and fight 5-6 years trying to find a place again has been difficult, and it really puts it puts a lot of emotional harm in what we all go through every day out there on the streets. It's rough. So trying to come in here, we're fighting the program because they wanted us to do this and that, and it's like, what is that getting us? That's not getting us a house. That's the main point. It's not getting us a house. And so when we argue and fight with them, it's like, help us find a home. You know, we need a home. Just a place called home. That's really what I need today. And to help find my friends a home, because to be honest, if I find a home and they're not finding a home and they're going to be on the streets, I'm going to be looking to help them. You know, whether it's a meal or something, I can't let them out there because it's hard out there. You know, groceries are more expensive. $280 don't go that far, and you know, and a lot of people, and they have animals. That's like our family. And we have our pets. My dog's my family. He's my service dog too, and he's certified. So when I go to apply for houses, all my rules, I'm ready. Whatever rules, whatever lease you want to find, I have no problem following, and even better to the T. I want to be that good tenant for somebody, and be responsible and take care of my son. To make change, it's time for change. Surviving is what we've been doing. You know, living would be opening up a normal refrigerator, not some little dinky little hotel refrigerator, and having a stove to cook on, and you know, I mean, that's going to be living. Here we've just still went from one survival to the next.